You think you've played every great survival horror game? You haven't. While everyone keeps replaying the same classics, there's an entire graveyard of brilliant games that history decided to forget. These 10 titles didn't just do horror right, they did things that even the biggest franchises never dared to try. So buckle up, because we're digging them all back up. Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. Before immersive sims were even a genre, Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth dropped you into Innsmouth with zero HUD, real sanity mechanics, and a hotel chase sequence so intense it still holds up today. Based on Lovecraft's source material with genuine respect, this game understood cosmic dread better than almost anything before or since. It was criminally overlooked. Silent Hill: Shattered Memories. Shattered Memories dared to reinvent Silent Hill from the ground up. No combat, no weapons, just psychological profiling that actually changed the game world based on your behavior. It studied you while you played. The result was a deeply personal horror experience that felt different for every player. Critics liked it. Nobody bought it. The Suffering. Set inside a maximum security prison on execution night, The Suffering built its monsters out of the worst ways humans have ever been killed. Electrocution, hanging, lethal injection made flesh. The morality system was brutal and meaningful. The atmosphere was thick as concrete. It was one of the most original horror concepts of the PS2 era, and it vanished. Deep Fear was Sega's answer to Resident Evil, and it arrived exclusively on the Saturn at the worst possible time. You're trapped in an underwater base as alien parasites take over your crew. Oxygen management, tight corridors, and genuine tension. It never left Japan and select PAL regions, which means most of the world never got the chance to be terrified by it. Parasite Eve 2 leaned hard into Resident Evil-style survival horror and pulled it off brilliantly. Aya Brea returned more capable, more dangerous, and the neo-mitochondrial creatures she faced were genuinely unsettling in design. The game had atmosphere, tight resource management, and a story that didn't overstay its welcome. It sold respectably, then the world just moved on. The Evil Within 2 fixed everything wrong with the first game, and then kept going. It gave Sebastian a real emotional anchor, opened the world just enough to breathe, and delivered some of the most nightmare-inducing boss designs in modern horror. Shinji Mikami's fingerprints are all over it. It reviewed well, sold modestly, and got quietly abandoned. A genuine tragedy. Overblood is awkward, janky, and ahead of its time in the best way possible. A sci-fi survival horror game from 1996 with a robot companion, resource management, and environmental puzzles in a frozen research facility, it was trying things that games wouldn't revisit for years. The execution was rough, but the vision was real. It deserves a second look. Cursed Mountain took the Wii's motion controls and built a slow-burn horror experience around Tibetan Buddhism and mountain climbing. You ascend a Himalayan peak searching for your missing brother while the dead rise around you. The setting was completely unique, the atmosphere was suffocating, and the spiritual lore was handled with surprising depth. It came out on the wrong platform at the wrong time. Quan, From Software made a survival horror game set in Heian period Japan, and almost nobody played it. Quan used traditional Japanese folklore, oppressive wooden architecture, and a dual perspective structure to create something genuinely haunting. The creature design was rooted in actual mythology. The dread was quiet and patient. It's From Software before From Software became From Software, and it deserves every bit of attention it never received. Hell Knight, known as Dark Messiah in Japan, is the most relentless game on this list. You're trapped in the Tokyo underground tunnels, chased by an unkillable creature that evolves every time it kills someone in your group. There's almost no combat, just running, decisions, and the sound of something getting closer. It's pure, unfiltered terror, and almost nobody on Earth has played it. 10 games, 10 masterpieces, all buried. If even one of these is new to you, do yourself a favor and hunt it down, because the horror genre's best-kept secrets aren't in the dark, they're in the discount bin. If you dug this list, you already know what to do. See you in the next one.